Alright friends, we're getting ready to launch into our new series in the book of Genesis, and I cannot wait to walk through this incredible story with you. But before we dive in, let me introduce myself. I'm the host. I am a student of the Bible, lover of Jesus, and I want nothing more than for you to encounter the living God through the words of the Bible. So, as we walk through these 66 books, what I want to do is look at one verse a day, read it, reflect on it, and see how it applies to us today. This is episode 10 of our journey through the Word, and we're picking up right where we left off in Genesis chapter 2, verses 1 to 3. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Make sure to follow and be part of this journey through the Word. So, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." Now, we've been walking together through each moment of creation, and today we come to the close of the very first week. Genesis chapter 2, verses 1 to 3. "So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was completed. On the seventh day, God had finished his work of creation, so he rested from all his work. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because it was the day when he rested from all his work of creation." As we look at these verses, I want you to picture this. The animals are roaming the land, the birds are soaring through the sky, the sun is shining, the moon and the stars are twinkling. Everything is exactly the way it should be. God looks at all he has created, and says, "It is very good," and then what? And then God rested. You heard that right, friends. The creator of the universe, who spoke the world into existence, who separated the light from the darkness, who formed the earth and suspended it in space, who filled the oceans with fish and the skies with birds, who made the animals of the land and the beasts of the field, who breathed the breath of life into man so that we could live and move and have our being. He rested, not because he was tired or needed a break, but because he wanted to show us the way of rhythm and balance. He established a pattern of work and rest, activity and relaxation, movement and stillness. And he did this not just for us humans, but for all of creation. It's built into the very fabric of the universe. Friends, let these words sink in. The God who made you and I knows what it's like to work hard. He knows what it's like to pour everything into something and to give it our all. But he also knows that rest is just as important. In fact, he made rest a priority, placing it right alongside work, making it just as important, just as necessary. So as we start this new week, let's remember that we are not alone in this. Let's remember that God worked with purpose and precision, but he also rested with peace and satisfaction. And as we follow his example, let's strive for excellence in our work, but also make time for